astral project to her. You will be able to talk to her, and she will tell you everything she has seen since she's been sitting right there.
Wow. Tell me about the kings, the name of the kings, the
The,
Raja.
the saintly kings. This is the return of the Mahatmas. You heard of Mahatma Gandhi and different possibly Mahatmas and through history. But right now, we're experiencing this very nice golden age on the planet where the great souls, Mahatma, Maha prefix means great, Atma, the soul. So Mahatma, great soul, great souls. These great souls will be great kings, saintly kings, Rajarshi, Nara Deva Rajarshis. The Nara means man, human. Deva, demigod, that which is divine, exists in the higher planetary systems, angels, angelic beings. So these are men angels, saintly kings. Nara Deva Rajarshi. Raja, king. This is Sanskrit. Sanskrit. Raja, king. Rishi, sage, seer. Rajarshi, saintly king. So, we understand that this is the return of the Mahatmas, the great souls, those Maharaj, great kings, Rajarshis, saintly kings, Naradevas, angelic men, men that are angels walking upon this planet, men that are gods upon men, upon men. We are gods upon men, among men. So when we understand these things and we have that inner desire to connect with the Supreme, and we limit our path that we walk on because the path is very narrow. One must have some type of restricted, regulated activities. Because if you're not regulated or restricted in your activities, then you're engaging in the activities of the world. And this is a difference between this world and the higher kingdom that governs our very existence. We are ambassadors from the spiritual kingdom, from the kingdom of God. And we exist on this earth plane. As we exist on this earth plane, we manifest the kingdom of God wherever our presence is. So we are ambassadors from that great kingdom. It does not mean that since we're on this earth, we should behave like earthly people or do worldly things. No. When we come to this earth, the kingdom of God comes with us. So we should exist in that kingdom. But very few can stick to that path. And so many deviate due to conditioning. Now, in the ancient days, if you really want to get into African history, black culture, this is how we were able to rule great empires. This is how we were able to have great kingdoms all over the Middle East. Not only the Middle East, all over the East. Not only over the East, all over the West. When I say the West, I'm talking about the Mayans, the Incas, the Aztecs, the Olmecas, the Toltecas. All of these great kingdoms were black people that were directly emissaries from the kingdom of God. Ambassadors existing on this earth plane for the purpose of manifesting the kingdom of God. True servants. You know, the Lord is the president. So we here on behalf of the Lord. And you know, you fuck with us, you fuck with the Lord. So that's how it is.
What's the kings' names in Hebrew?
In Hebrew, the priest kings of kings is Melakim. We got so many brothers out there with the nice name Malik. You know, that means king. So, you know, they kings. But the priest is Kohen Melakim. Kohen Melakim, priest king. This is Hebrew. You know, so we should make some type of effort to learn Hebrew and make all the effort to learn Sanskrit. We should make all the effort to learn both Hebrew and Sanskrit. Actually, we should learn all languages because all languages are black languages because they all stem from black people. You know, and these black people are holy people, saintly people, the originals, the creators, the aboriginals, the ID. Greek is a black language, the Etruscans, you know. So all this misinterpretation out there that's keeping so many people led astray from their true knowledge, you know. Don't let them know who they is or what they capable of. And we ain't never got nothing to worry about. But it's not up to them letting us know who we are. Because we came from the spiritual kingdom in the first place. So at the end of the day, it's up to the Lord. And when the Lord says it's time for them to know who they is, at the snap of a finger, at the drop of a hat, at the blow of a trumpet, everybody gonna be up moving. Everybody gonna be divine. Everybody gonna be able to access that consciousness. Everybody gonna be in the kingdom of the God, of the kingdom of God. And for those that don't wish to exist in the kingdom of God, let them exist in the world. For those worldly people, there is a raft out there for them, and it's waiting to catch them. This is not nothing we advocating. We don't want y'all to catch fire, but it's a strict path that we are being told to follow right now. Stop eating the meat. It's a lot of stuff in the meat. If they can keep us eating meat, they can keep the black queens that's on this planet from actually healing this planet how they supposed to. Because within the womb of these black queens comes the black king. The black king comes from the womb of the black queen. And if the black queen is eating all that bullshit, then that black king is not going to come out how he's supposed to. But by the grace and mercy of the Lord, so many black kings that's been fed that BS still come to the path of true knowledge. Because the Lord is all pervading. And what the devil makes for good, God makes for bad. And one may say the devil doesn't exist. Well, I'm going to tell you something. There was always dualities. There was always good, bad, light, dark, white, black. So you better know wherever there is the power of good, there is the power of bad. And this is you know, until you raise your vibration by meditating and following the strict path, that's the only way you become loose from the fetters of that energy.